everybody. Welcome to Clear Talk. Today we have with us João. How are you today?
Yeah, all good. All good. It's amazing to be here. It's an incredible atmosphere, and to be discussing digital marketing nowadays is just incredible.
Lovely. And how is DMWF going so far for you?
Well, I just came from my talk about SEO and how everything is evolving in AI. So it has been great.
Lovely. So can you run us through what you do, which company you work for, a little bit about your job?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm leading SEO at Eventbrite. I'm responsible for the acquisition of creators and consumers to our platform. So what we expect is to be able to connect the great events that we have with the right audience. So we want to ensure that we have the right creators, the right inventory, but also the right people for those events. So we want people to have fun and to live an incredible life out there with incredible events.
Lovely, lovely. So you told me that you guys have a different strategy for B2B and B2C. So can you run us through the differences in what you do?
Yeah, definitely. Because we are trying to acquire the creators, that's a B2B. We work with business, and business want to ensure that they are efficient. They want to ensure that they get their events promoted and in front of the right audience. So we have to work with business, and we have to talk business language, and we need to provide support for those creators. We need to ensure that we understand their needs, and all our contracts and everything that we do with them needs to be in their language. So that's different because that involves marketing, involves sales, representative of Eventbrite, but on the consumer side is more about to ensure that we put together all the events that we have and we share with our consumers. So it's more about how our product works for consumers, how we distribute our inventory across the web.
Okay, lovely. So can you give us an example just to understand, maybe a use case or a success story? Can you share with us based on this? Yeah?
Definitely. So on the consumer side, I launched recently a book about how SEO evolved from the beginning of keywords to an SEO as a distribution game. So today we want to ensure that we are where our customers are. And on the consumer side, that means to ensure that we have pages and we have answers to any queries that consumers perform, either on Google, but also people are using more and more ChatGPT, TikTok, Instagram. So we need to ensure that our content is distributed to other platforms. So a success story is the connection of Eventbrite with TikTok, for example. So today you can go to TikTok and find our events, and you can click and go to our platform. So that's how to use that knowledge about where our customers are and to be there. On the creator side, we just rebuilt the entire marketing strategy because we understood also that there are creators that are keen to start promoting their event and creating their event, but there are creators that they want to speak with the person first. They need some support. So we double the channels for them. So now they can start creating the events if they are ready to, or they can speak with a representative and get support. So those are two success stories. Both of those adaptations help us to be more close to our customers.
Right, that's very interesting. You mentioned that you published a book.
Yes.
Congratulations. Can you tell us key things in the book that, if I want to buy it, what should I look out for?
Definitely. So there are two takeaways, I would say, from my book. One is to ensure that you don't go after the most recent shine tactics. Everything is evolving really, really fast, but you don't want to do everything in a rush. So most important is to have a very robust strategy. You need to understand what you want to achieve, because the strategy will shape which tactic you should be doing, where you should be investing your time. So that's one. And also important is to understand with the evolution of AI are not citing a website. They are not citing things. They are citing expertise. They are citing relevancy. And to be relevant and to be trustworthy, you need to have a very strong brand. And brand is interconnected with different departments. It's PR, social, SEO. So all of these teams, they cannot work in silos anymore. They need to be working together to create one strong brand, one strong vision for the company.
For sure. So picking on AI, I wanted to ask you to elaborate a little more on that. How are you guys leveraging AI, and what is if you aren't, what is your take on it? How do you think? Because it's going to seep into a lot of workflows in general. So
Yeah, so Eventbrite, since the beginning, we start looking at our products and how can we leverage AI to be more efficient, and also how can we make the life easier for our creators. So we created an automation where with AIs, you can create your own event just by adding very minimal information. So you can just say, hey, this is my event and the location of my event and the day that my event will happen, and we can generate a full page for you with image, with an event title, with the description, with FAQs. So we generate a full page in seconds just based on very minimal information that you provide. So that was one integration of AI in our product. Another one on the consumer side is to help consumers to find the right inventory. So because you are unique, you might have kids, you might want to go to night events. So each one of us, we are looking for things that are different. With AI, we can tailor the content based on what you expect. So we integrated AI in our browse experience, so you can speak with the chat and Eventbrite will help you to find the right events in our platform in an easier way without you to be searching, applying filters. So AI made everything way easier and faster.
right, completely customizable, right? So it's for every person. Got it. Lovely. So is there anything else that you would like to add before we wrap up the interview?
Well, it was a pleasure to be here, so thank you so much. And I would say that agents are the future. Agents and AI together, we can maximize everything that we do. We don't need to spend hours doing tasks that AI and agents can do in minutes or seconds. So I think we need to look at AIs not as a danger, but as a tool that can maximize all our efforts, marketing and product efforts. And I think that's the message from today is how can we integrate agents in our life so we can ship fastest.
Yeah, function better, more efficient, of course. Lovely. Thank you for joining us, and thank you everybody for watching.